how to make CBD oil using olive oil. Make CBD oil using olive oil. If you've decided to make your own CBD oil at home, then infusing olive oil with CBD can be a great way to go. You get to control every step of the process, eliminate any unwanted chemicals, and use all natural ingredients. There is no need for the fancy industrial CO2 setup that mass-produced CBD oil requires either, so this really is accessible to anyone. So then, let's learn how to make CBD oil using olive oil. Why olive oil? Olive oil is a great choice for a whole host of reasons. If you intend to use your CBD oil in cooking, olive oil will blend right into the flavor of your dish. It's also widely available and is probably already sitting in your cupboard right now. It also has a great taste, where other oils such as coconut oil can be hit and miss depending on the dish being made. Even though olive oil has a distinct flavor, it blends very well with CBD oil. Selecting a strain. The first thing you need to do is find a strain of cannabis to use. A high CBD and low THC content strain are going to be the best bet for this process. You can use ground buds or flowers to make the CBD oil, but you will need to cook the ground cannabis in your oven at 110 C, 230 F, for 1 hour before you can begin distilling the CBD oil. This process is called decarboxylation and is required to help the body metabolize the cannabinoids that are present in CBD oil. When smoking weed, this process is performed when the cannabis is lit. Making the oil. Now that you've prepared your cannabis, you're ready to begin the process. You'll need a double boiler saucepan or a saucepan with a stainless steel bowl on top. Place the cannabis into the top saucepan or bowl, along with enough olive oil to cover the cannabis. Fill the bottom saucepan with some water and set it on your stovetop. The entire distilling process will take around 2 to 3 hours, and it's important that the oil doesn't reach 150 C, 302 F, or your CBD oil will lose its potency and quality. Make sure to stir occasionally throughout the process. Once the oil has finished distilling, it will have a greenish-brown color. You will need to strain the oil with a fine mesh sieve to remove the grounds from the oil and pour it into a storage container. Other information. When you're cooking the oil, make sure the cannabis is mixed from time to time so that it doesn't stick to the saucepan or burn. If the cannabis burns, it may ruin the entire batch. If you don't live somewhere that has plentiful access to strains of cannabis, it can be difficult to find high CBD strains. If you use a high THC strain, you may accidentally produce THC oil, which will cause a wildly different outcome. Always make sure you know what product you're using.